Hey up all, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. If I look a little bit bedraggled, that's because I've already been out for 2 nights. Well, I'm in a place, it's about half a mile away from the Peak District National Park boundary. But I've got this bugger of a hill to go up. But I'm getting there one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Right, well I'm going to conserve my oxygen and plod on, and I'll speak to you later. Well, I've just got to the top of that big hill that I was talking about to you before, and I'm at the trig point. Hey! Next, just got to pop down over back at hill to our campsite. So I'll plod on for now, and I'll bring you back when we're at our campsite. See you soon. We've moved on since that trig, which was that hill back over there, and we've just come down here to this local campsite. It's sometime just before 7 o'clock. Sun's still in the sky, just. So yeah, I'm going to get my tent up now and get out of this wind. Well, as you can see, I've got my tent up, about to crack open a beer, but not just yet. I've got a few other things to sort out. But I'll bring you back when I'm doing that. Sun's on its way out. I think I'll get a time lapse of that while I sort some stuff out. When I last spoke to you, I said I was going to do a time lapse of the sun going down, but as soon as I stepped out of my tent, big dirty cloud covered it up. So I'm going for plan B. I'm going to get my boots off and I'll bring you back when I'm opening a beer. Right, I'm finally all sorted in my tent now. I've adopted a horizontal position. I'm out of the wind, which is very nice. And my thoughts are turning to, you've guessed it, a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. I'll just crack it open. Well, here comes the obligatory smell. Oh, smells just as good as it always does. Well, everybody, good health and cheers. Oh, by gum, that's good beer, that. Right, well, I'm just going to slurp this and think about what I'm going to do next. But the main priority is drink this and just relax. I'll see you later. Well, folks, I'm just sticking my head out of the tent door. Look at this moon coming over the horizon. I've not got my wireless microphone on. I'm just using the microphone built into the camera. But it is so bright. This is a brilliant night. The beer's flowing, there's music on, and I feel like howling at the moon. Well, as I pan from left to right, past my mate's tent, which is over yonder, before a cloud covers it, I'm going to zoom in so you can kind of see how it looks from where I am, but probably not as good. Right eye, looking at the camera, that moon on screen doesn't look as big as my left eye looking at the moon, if that makes sense. Probably not, but it is so bright. As you can see here, there's a bit of cloud wisps and vapour in the air and things, but those moments when everything just clears and it's just shining down on the grass, you can stretch your fingers out and see the shadows. Anyway, if it gets brighter, because it's not at its zenith yet, I'll bring you back. I'm going to go and take some pictures of this moon. I'll see you in a bit. Sorry, I'll just turn this radio program off. The reason why I'm laughing, just out of the blue, I'm not quite sure of the context, but they just mentioned low-fat tampons, and for some reason that just made me laugh. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, it's brought tears to my eyes. Oh, the mind boggles. Yeah, I just thought have a chat with you. I've had a fantastic night here with my mate. We've had a few beers. We've been talking way after the sun went down for ages. I think it was about 11 o'clock before we zipped our tents up. It's approaching midnight now. I've been out for 2 nights prior to this, but this has been just as enjoyable because he's an old mate. I've known him for over 40 years. Yeah, we've had a right good laugh. And yeah, I'm going to go to sleep with a smile on my face because I've really enjoyed this. The wind's picked up a bit, but it's nothing to worry about apart from the fact that we're camping on an old quarry and it's really difficult to get your pegs in. And my 2 main pegs, which really support the entire tent, one's like pegged in at like a 15-degree angle, almost horizontally, and the other one, I kind of like mashed it through a bit of stone. But it's still sticking up about 4 inches out of the ground. So, yeah, what's worse could happen? My tent falls down. I've been through worse. Anyway, I think on that note, I'm going to say good night. It's always good to leave people with a smile on your face. Seriously, it's been a great end to this little mini camping trip that I've been on over the last few days. Anyway, enough of me parroting on. I'll see thee at morning and I'll say good night. Ugh. Good morning, everybody. The time is, I don't know, somewhere around 7 o'clock, probably just after 7 o'clock, 7:30 or something like that. I've been up, I've been out, and I've just made my first brew at day. So I'm just going to have a drink. Oh. Hot. Right, well, what a good night that was. Really enjoyed it just to spend another night on Thills. Right, well, I'm going to drink my brew and I'll speak to you later. Well, I'm finally out of my tent. Got everything packed away, got my bag on, and I'm just doing my usual. Where I was camped was just here, and I'm looking for any tent pegs, but I've definitely counted all those in. They're too valuable to lose, those eastern ones. And I'm looking for any little bits of rubbish, but no, everything is as we found it, nice and tidy, like we all do. We leave no trace so others can enjoy it. Well, it's a foggy morning. I'm going to be heading up that hill and then heading over that hill over there in that direction. So, if this clag opens up, I'll show you some views from top of the hill, and I'll speak to you in a bit. I've made it over that hill and past that trig point that I showed you on way up, and I'm on the easy bit now, going downhill. Well, that was a great camp. I really enjoyed it. Good to get out with my old mate. I had a right laugh. I know that this is a short video, but sometimes that's how it pans out. Thing is, when you go camping with other people, some of the banter around the campsite, it's not really suitable for family viewing, so it has to get cut out. Hence, that's why this is a short video. Well, as I make my way down this hill, I'm only under a mile away from my house. So I'll plod on for a little bit and I'll speak to you as I get further downhill.
I'm nearly at the bottom of that hill, nearly home. Right, well, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. But before I go, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it, even though it's a short video. And as I always say, I'll look forward to your comments because I do enjoy reading those and replying to them. So on that note, and until next time, I'll see you again for another Hengist Wild Camps. It's cheerio from me. Goodbye all.